to me, it depends on how serious the lead is. How warm the lead is like. Yeah.
I'll tell you right now with how people are coming from Google. So people, they need the care, and because when they're calling, they know they need care at this point. It's just a matter of dealing with semantics of so they'll tell you like what they need and what they're looking for and what kind of help that they want. So it's up to you to say yes, we can take care of it, answer more of their questions because they're going to have a lot of questions for you in regards to the specific care that their loved one needs. And from there, the best thing you can do is, go into the home to give a free assessment, which is when you would go into the home, see, talk with the family, and see what they need overall. Kind of examine the environment and see how best you can help them. I would I'll give you resources as well that you can also use.
We're definitely familiar. Like we have our policies and procedures and all that good stuff.
Okay, sweet. Okay, so as long as you have everything in place, I'll share with you my resources as well and my call scripts as well, because when people call, they might just be short and just be like, "Oh, what's the price?" But we don't want to tell them the price directly, especially if we don't know what kind of care that they need yet. Usually, the best time to tell them the price is when they give the in home care. Just like as an attorney, I'm sure that each case is different, so the price may vary on the amount of hours you need to dedicate to a specific case, et cetera, et cetera. So same concept right there.
We can only give one specific care too. That's another thing. Like with the PAS services, we only able to give a certain type, because there is different type of home health care. I mean, within that, yeah.
Just because it's just under personal care, the person may need bathing 3 times per week, and with the bathing along comes moving them to the bathtub, communicating with them communicating with them each and every step of like what's going to happen.
Where the assessment comes in and figure out exactly what they need. Exactly.
Yeah, so just because they need personal care doesn't mean that it's just one. It's not like you're buying a meal from McDonald's that's the same thing every time. It's it's different. But that's also a way that you don't just get boxed in with like other like home care agencies that just give out the price. It kind of lets you stand out in a way without even really trying to stand out, because a lot of home care agencies, they have that kind of same mindset of we are just we just offer personal care, companionship, and all that stuff. If you get into the weeds and you give details, that's more likely to sell for getting clients.
Like Alzheimer's, for example, like certain diseases, dementia, certain things like that. So like tailored to them specifically. So when do you suggest that we are giving details about billing and different things like that? When do you?
So I suggest you do it while you're in the home doing the assessment, because you can make them a personalized care plan, and then even you will have a more accurate idea of the costs that are going to be involved into making sure that the loved one gets the best care they need, because you're the person who's in this industry that's been doing the care for X amount of years. The person who needs to get home care, this could be the first possible time that they're even thinking about getting outside help, or they could just start seeing the signs, and they may not know exactly what to do or how to deal with it. So that's where you come in to be that supportive guide, and then you can also tell them the cost that should be associated with it. And it's a lot, it'll be a lot easier to make a sale. Like if you if you just called the doctor and just said, "Hey, I need medicine," and the doctor is like, "Okay, that'll be $350." You'll be like, "What?" And then like you wouldn't do that. Wouldn't be.
Let me price around. But if he had a whole, I mean, also you don't know your needs. Yeah. Whatever. I see what you're saying. We're giving our attributes before we even say what the pricing is. Like we're focusing on the needs of the client.
Yeah.
Before we even like that, the money situation is like it's not an important thing. We're not emphasizing on
Oh
that.
yeah, no, you don't want to emphasize on price. You want to emphasize on the value you bring. Definitely.
Exactly. That's true.
So, so those are the types of people that will be calling from the ads I create. So I pretty much create everything for you. You don't have to worry about anything. You just have to pick up the phone and answer when a lead calls.